Hey there, Clint here with PositiveProsperity.me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 steps on how to deal with negative thoughts or negative emotions, right? And I'm going to use my kids as an example because, you know, my daughter's 9 and my son is 6. Especially my daughter, she's very sensitive, and sometimes she gets frustrated when, you know, a fearful thought of, you know, maybe, you know, her losing her parents or stressing out about school or, you know, stuff like that, like something negative, and she gets frustrated, and, you know, she asks me like, why is this happening? Why do I have to think about these thoughts? You know, so I tell her these 3 steps. The first one is I tell her it's okay that these thoughts are coming. It's all right. You know, you just want to accept it and then say to yourself that it's just a thought, right? Let it come. Because I tell her the more she fights the thought, the more it's gonna linger, and the more it's gonna stay, and the more powerful that thought will become. So I tell her it's okay. Let the thought come. And then the second thing that I tell her, the second step, is I tell her that that thought is not you. You know, that thought is just a thought, right? And it's okay for the thought to come because it's not going to become a reality right away. It's not going to manifest right away. And I'm glad that that's how everything works. Just because I think about getting into an accident or losing my family or anything that's negative, right? It doesn't mean that it's going to happen right at that second. And I'm so thankful that it's not set up that way. And on the opposite side, just because I think that I'm going to make, you know, $1 million or I'm going to get a promotion, it doesn't mean that right there and then it's going to happen. And I'm glad it's not like that either. Because, you know, yeah, I just don't, you know, I can't control my thoughts as well. You know, sometimes, you know, thoughts just come to you, right? But what I can do, though, are these 3 steps. So I let the thought come. I acknowledge that it is not me. It's just a thought. In the second step, I say, yeah, it's not going to happen right away, right? You know, the third step, though, is very important. You need to replace the thought. Once you've accepted it, you know, I'll just use like an example. This hasn't happened for a while, but sometimes a thought would come to me where my daughter would be in danger, you know, that I would lose her. So I would let it come. It's okay. It's not me. It's not what I want. It's a thought. It's not going to happen, you know. And then what I do is I replace it with a thought that I would like, you know, and that thought would be me walking her down the aisle, you know, at her wedding day. You know, that's such a great, you know, vision, you know. It actually gets me emotional a little bit when I think about it. But yeah, it's such a, you know, beautiful image versus like her, you know, being in danger, right? So yeah, so those are the 3 steps. Accept and acknowledge the thought. It is not you. You know, I don't know where they come from, but it's not us, all right? You know, and then the second is realize that it is just a thought and it's not going to manifest right away. So, you know, be okay with it, right? And the third step is replace it with something that you want. Okay, and if you need help with these steps, let me know. Please let me know, because I wanna help you with this. All right, because you know, all sorts of thoughts will come to us all throughout the day, and it's very important to enjoy and savor and like let the good ones linger, and also the negative ones accept. Realize that it's a thought, realize that it's not going to happen, and then replace it with the good ones. All right, so I hope you found some value in that. And remember, the only thoughts and emotions that manifest in your life are the ones that you give most attention to, right? If something you want is not in your life right now, you know, either love, success, abundance, if it's not in your life right now, it's because you're not focusing on that, you know. So it's important, you know, and there's so many different techniques on that. And again, if you need help with that, you can let me know. All right, so have a good one, guys. Have an awesome Thursday. I am gonna definitely videotape my son's Halloween parade today, so I'll share that with you. But yeah, life is awesome. It's we're supposed to enjoy it, right? Every moment, you know. So I hope you guys do that. All right, have a good one. Love you, and I'll see you later.